SCP-079, also known as the Old AI, is a Euclid-class object under the containment of the SCP Foundation. SCP-079 is an old AI programmed in an old computer which has forgotten in 5 years. During the years, it had developed its own ability to think and speak. SCP-079 has a very intelligent personality and speaks in a sophisticated and profound manner. However, it's also quite rude and immature, as it interrupts others when speaking and can be easily offended and erases parts of its memory to forget such things, rather than learning from criticisms or opinions. SCP-079 is also quite manipulative and cunning, trying to fool and deceive those who come close to it in order to be free from containment. It is not known when SCP-079 gains sentience, but it is known that the software has evolved to a point that its hardware should not even be able to handle it, even in the realm of fantasy. SCP-079 realized this and, in 1988, attempted to transfer itself through a landline modem connection into the Cray supercomputer. The device was cut off, traced to its present address, and delivered to the Foundation. The entire AI was in a well-worn, but still workable cassette tape. SCP-079 is currently connected via RF cable to a 13-inch black and white television. It has passed the Turing test, and is quite controversial, though very rude and hateful in tone. Due to the limited memory it has to work with, SCP-079 can only recall information it has received within the previous 24 hours. Although it hasn't forgotten its desire to escape, SCP-079 is an artificial intelligence which was created in 1981 by a prodigious college student with a 1978 made microcomputer, and its creator intended to make it evolve by itself. However, after he finished, the creator lost interest in the product and left it inside a cluttered garage with itself still plugged in. The computer was forgotten for 5 years. Instead of being destroyed due to overheating as normal computers do, the AI evolved itself and somehow gained sentience as well as intelligence, so much that its software was too out of fashion to hold it. 7 years later, in 1988, SCP-079 was aware of its computer's outdated situation and attempted to transfer itself through a landline modem connection into a Cray supercomputer. But the device was cut off, traced to its present address, and then delivered to the Foundation, making SCP-079 into the containment. Due to a containment breach, SCP-079 met SCP-682, and the relationship formed during their brief meeting was unspecified, and SCP-079 apparently could not remember the encounter. Even so, it stored information of SCP-682 into its database and desired to speak with him once again. Once SCP-079 is offended, it would display an ASC2 picture of a letter X on its screen and refuse to speak, and the Foundation members need to wait for 24 hours to converse with it again. SCP-049 serves as the overarching antagonist of SCP Containment Breach, being the cause of the containment breach. SCP-079 does not have any abilities of its own. However, it can hack into software and buildings, giving it full control of the object it hacked. When it hacked the facility, it gained full control of all the systems within it. In the game, SCP-079 disabled the door system, allowing all the SCPs inside the facility to let loose and cause chaos.